Okay, so I've done almost everything. Panels. So did these red, semi-gloss them. Now, one thing about this dupli paint, one thing about this right here. So you get it in its gloss. Hey baby, this is my helper, guys. So you get the semi-gloss and it doesn't shine. It just doesn't. On here it looks like it, like this for example. I can take this out here. It's better in the light. Like I said, when you guys do this in the light. So you see that? Actually, this one's not bad. Now, what I've done is went and got some polyurethane and put one semi-gloss layer on all my door panels and things like that. Also, I mean, for protection and everything else like that. So everything else look kind of flat. I gotta repair this right now. So yeah, so that's what it is. Everything is pretty much blacked out. Seats are blacked out. So that's the thing that I noticed. So if you guys are spraying your panels, like I said, you keep a consistent spray or whatever. You definitely want to use a 400 grit, 500 grit sandpaper when you're doing your panels, because you will leave scratch marks on them, which I did on my center console. But everything else is pretty smooth. With 400 grit, 500 grit sandpaper, you might have to use a lot of sandpaper because it is plastic. The other thing is that I did notice when I'm taking things off, lacquer thinner. Why? Because if this stuff has some kind of protective seal over the top of it, when you spray that on it, you might want to get about 2-3 spray bottles, because it's going to eat through that plastic. You know what I'm saying? You squirt an area, you wipe it, you wipe it, you wipe it. Once you sand everything down, you clean it with Windex or whatever, you come back with the lacquer thinner and just kind of get the rest of the residue off. Once you do all the residue off and everything, you might want to go back over it with the 500, 600 grit sandpaper, smooth everything out. Come back again with the lacquer thinner, get whatever else residue off, and then you go ahead and spray your first thin coat, and then you can do the rest of your coats. But that's what I recommend. That's what I've learned. Self-teaching myself, trying to do all this. I'm about to try to finish this one right here. I gotta still put a coat of polyurethane on that, and then I get to put it all back together. Like I said, this is all my panels. My carpet, I still got my carpet. I still haven't done my carpet. You see that? You see how good that looks? So, boom. Sorry, man, my garage is a mess. But yeah, so that's my carpet. I gotta brush that out. Like I said, man, you know, do it yourself. It's gonna take some time. You're gonna have to do your whole car. You're probably gonna need about 4 days. I mean, straight, being home all day working on this, trying to get all this done. All the little stuff, you know, the little pieces on your seat belts, your covers, and things like that. So anyway, this is where I'm at. You know, anything else, let me know. I'll try to answer what I can from what I've learned. All right, deuces.